Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Right. So machine learning model. Before that, what do you mean by machine learning? So what is the purpose of machine learning? So this is a structure, this is a diagram. You can easy to understand what is the purpose of machine learning, what are the department we have to implement in the machine learning techniques or mechanisms. So nowadays you are using in computer each and every department. So without computer, we are not able to see without any departments. So in the machine learning technique, we can applied will be applied in data mining, in algorithms, in classifications, in learning techniques, neural networks, deep learning, artificial intelligence, and autonomous systems. So it will be extend from this type of techniques. So we can easy to apply in data mining techniques. We can easy to apply in any algorithm techniques. We can apply in machine learning mechanism in classification techniques, in learning techniques, in neural networks, in deep learning, in AI. Likewise, we can apply any type of any department. We can easy to implement in machine learning mechanisms. So here, so what is the machine learning? So it's a any process by which a system improve performance from experience, said by Albert Simon. So the same definitions in Tom Michael they have introduced in 1998. So with the help of the property P, T, and E. So here the performance, which means improve their performance. It's like the property of P, task, T, that the experience which is defined here the E. So that's a property, the combinations or the collection of property P, T, and E. So here the definition is differ, but here the objective is same. So that is a process, improve the process with the help of their performance. That is the experience. Right? So what is the difference between traditional programming and machine learning? So normally we know computer what it will be do. It will be do with the help of input and program. So what it will be produced? It will be produced as output. In machine learning, what will we do? That is an entire reverse process. Data as an input, output also input. But what we will get as a program. So that is the experience. That is the experience. Here, this is just some process, machine learning process. So what are the stages? We have to follow the 5 process. One is data gathering, data cleaning, selecting right algorithm, building model and finalizing. Last one, data transformation into predictions. So what is that here? What do you mean by data gathering? So already you studied in a CLC, software development life cycle. You have to follow some procedures, some scenarios. So what is the stages? Stage by stage we have to follow. Analyze, design, implementation. Same likewise we have to follow in our machine learning process. Data gathering. So collection of data. So data set. So collection of data which is called here the data set. So already we know what you mean by database, the collection of data. In the data gathering, after that what we will do, we can move to the next process, next level, data cleaning. So cleaning which means duplication, avoid some duplications. So avoid them unwanted or duplication data. Then after that, the accurate data we have, what we will do, we have to move to next process, selecting right algorithm. Why we need the algorithm? So what is the purpose of algorithm? So algorithm is a backbone of our entire task or entire process. Without algorithm, we will not be able to get our output. So we can choose the correct apting algorithm with our task or with our process. Then after that, already you can choose an algorithm. Then we can move to building model. We can choose the building model of our process and finalize the model. Lost the process, the data transformation into predictions. For example, what do you mean by predictions here? Data transformation into predictions format. What do you mean by prediction? For example, we wrote exam, your university exam or your internal exam, totally out of 50 marks. So what are the questions we have wrote? Two more questions, 10 marks totally. And then after that, four 10 more questions, right? So we have wrote the all questions, two more questions, five, and four 10 more questions. So what is our predictions? Maybe all questions one, 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 one. Total two more question we got it five, and then remaining 40 marks, five, 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 five. 20 plus 10, 20 plus 5, 25 pass. That is the predictions. So same likewise, each and every real-time example we have. For example, in predictions, for we have to travel from one area to another area, from Chittoor to Andhra, from Chittoor to Tirupati. How we have to transfer with the help of the vehicle car. So how we can reach in from Chittoor to Andhra, which will decide some time. We want to predict. We want to predictions. So everything based on output, right? Based on your process. So here are the data. Data is raw as a training data, and modeling is your candidate or final model. Here, this is the examples, right? The visualizations. The most important, we got output. The output which we will be produced as a visualizations. So in the predictions format, the strategy format, that format which will be helpful to user. How we can represent that representation with only the graphical user interface, like a graph, like a chart, a chart like a pie chart, bar chart, whatever maybe. So prediction which will be represent to the user with the help of the visualization is the graphical representations. Then your the learning models. So what is the process? You have the data as an input to our model. So the model, it will be processed with the help of the algorithm. With the help of the algorithm, and then it will be informed to the predictions. So predictions will inform to the prediction. Which one is informed to the prediction? Your model will be informed to the predictions. Then introduction to machine learning. Here, what is a normal machine learning technique? Here, this is entire process. Here, this is entire process. So our ordinary system, the ordinary system is trained with the artificial intelligence. So here, what do you mean by artificial intelligence? What do you mean machine learning? What is the different? So more or like both are same. Our system, it will be processed with own decision with artificial intelligence mechanism. That is a machine learning. Machine learning is one of the technique. It's also is a subset of your AI, artificial intelligence. So here this is a simple example, robotics as a machine learning technique. So real-time sample, real-time example, our OTP. OTP is the automation system. That is our machine learning. So once the message is received from the user or server, what it will be do? The server will be respond to the or send the OTP to the user. That is one of the machine learning technique. So with the help of device, we learn the data. It will be working based on the technique. For example, what it will be doing the robo will be do only 5 or some 6 tasks. So it will be forward, it will be move backward, it will be move left, it will be move right. Then it will be move the in hand on top, on hand on down. That is the instruction which is based on our task. That is a model. So what will we do in our machine? It's lands. So what is the instruction from our user or program? So it will be produce the prediction, it will produce the output as the predictions. Maybe some false, it will be improve the process. Maybe some false, it will be improve the process. Based on the prediction, based on the learning strategy, it will be improve the process. Right? So here is a simple example, the same machine learning process. So what is the input? All the data. So input also old data or a new data, which means the input data. So what it will be do is analyze